Commissars Log, day 10. It's been a good day today. It's been an interesting one. I met the cadets down at the training ground as normal. They're getting a lot faster and a lot stronger. So much more than they were before. It's good. It's yeah, I'm gonna have to find some other things for them to do in the mornings. Fill up the time before lunch. It was at lunchtime today. One of the cadets came up to me and he asked to speak to me in private. I was a bit dubious of this, to be honest with you. I very specifically tried to keep myself distant from the cadets. For the simple reason being that I don't want them thinking that we're friends. Because if they think we're friends, they think they can get away with things. And if they think they can start getting away with things, it can look like that I'm favouring some over others, which is bad. See, I don't want it to look like that. Because if that starts happening, then the other cadets will start getting jealous. And once you have jealous troops within the ranks, all discipline just falls apart. It's not good. It's not good at all. The reason why the cadet pulled me to one side is because he needed to inform me of something. And that was that on his way down to the training grounds this morning, he spotted a group of guardsmen hiding behind one of the buildings nearby. The thing that caught his suspicion was that they were all from very different guard regiments. Now it could be something perfectly innocent, it could be nothing to worry about at all. But you've got to ask yourself, why is it that a group of guardsmen from very different regiments, who by all rights shouldn't be anywhere near each other, be hiding behind a building in the early hours of the morning? So I asked him to take us down there so we can have a look. So we headed down there straight away. I really wanted to catch the guys red-handed, before they had a chance to hide what it was that they were up to. But unsurprisingly, they were gone by the time we got there. So we took the opportunity to have a look around, to see if we could find any clues, and there wasn't really a lot to look at, to be honest with you. Just had some walls and some ceilings. Wait, just one ceiling. And after a while, I thought, better send the cadet back. It was at that moment that the cadet bent down and picked something up off the ground. I thought it was just a coin, to be honest with you, but under closer inspection, it was a token with a weird symbol on it. So I headed back to my quarters with the cadet, and I had a plan. What we're going to do is we're going to get some ordinary guardsman uniforms and wait till evening. Then we would dress up in the uniforms and go wait nearby to where they were hanging out. When someone arrives, I'll send the cadet over. Get him to show the token, get chatting to him, introduce himself. He's then to signal me. If it's something innocent, we'll leave him to it, let guardsmen be guardsmen. If it's not something innocent, I'll go over there and sort it out. We were waiting about an hour before anybody turned up, and when they did, 4 of them turned up at once. So we stayed outside and tried to listen in on what was going on. We couldn't hear anything really. So I sent the cadet in. Obviously they were very suspicious of him to begin with, and understandably so. But when he showed them the token, they were absolutely fine. They let him in straight away, no problems. So I'm assuming the token is some form of identification chip. He was in there a while, talking for ages, and I didn't receive any signals from him at all. I was beginning to get a bit anxious, truth be told. So I decided I was going to go over there and find out what was happening myself. And just as I was about to head over, they all just split up and went their separate ways. When they were all out of sight, I rushed to catch up with the cadet to ask him what had happened. He looked at me and laughed and said that there was definitely something strange going on. I hadn't told him exactly what yet, you know, due to this being the first meeting and they didn't really know him that well yet. But he had been invited to a second meeting, which was to happen tomorrow night at a different location. And it's there that they would fill him in on more of the details. So there we have it. What an interesting day. Hopefully tomorrow we'll find out what's going on. It might even have something to do with the crazy guardsmen that have happened recently. We'll have to wait and see. This is Commissar Turge signing off for the Emperor.